Hello guys, today we are going to see the anatomy of lacrimal apparatus. Lacrimal apparatus for each eye consists of first secretory system and second excretory system. Secretory system, it consists of lacrimal gland and its duct, accessory of lacrimal gland. And second excretory system, it consists of punctum, canaliculi, lacrimal sac and the nasolacrimal duct. Secretory system, we had seen the secretory system in the another video. Now in this video we are going to see the excretory system. Before going to the excretory system, first we are going to see the lacrimal apparatus. Here I have drawn the diagram of lacrimal apparatus. Here there is a presence of lacrimal gland which is situated in the fossa. Here there is a presence of superior fornix, inferior fornix. Here two small openings in the upper and the lower lid margin is called as punctum, superior lacrimal punctum and inferior lacrimal punctum. Here there is a presence of canaliculi. The upper one is called superior and the lower one is called inferior canaliculi. Here there is a lacrimal sac, nasolacrimal duct and this is inferior coach. This was the diagram of lacrimal apparatus. Now we are going for the excretory system. Now excretory system, the passage included punctum, canaliculi, lacrimal sac and the nasolacrimal duct. Here I have drawn the dimension of lacrimal excretory system. It is easy to understand. Now the first part was puncta. Okay, this punctum, there is a two small round oval opening, one each upper and the lower eyelid. It's called as punctum. The punctum are situated upon slightly elevation called lacrimal papillae. The upper punctum is 6 mm and the lower punctum is 6.5 mm. When the lid is closed, the punctum do not overlap each other. The upper punctum lies middle to the lower punctum. The upper punctum is directed downward and backward and the lower punctum is directed upward and backward. The punctums are not visible unless the lids are everted. The punctum are surrounded by the ring of dense fibrous tissue. Now we are going to see the second canaliculi. It's a superior and inferior. Each canaliculi of 0.5 mm in diameter. It has two parts, vertical and horizontal. Vertical is 2 mm. This vertical 2 mm and horizontal is 8 mm. The canaliculi usually open separately in the outer wall. Okay, and sometimes they join together to form a common canaliculi before opening into the lacrimal sac. This is the lacrimal sac. It slides in the lacrimal fossa formed by the lacrimal bone. It is about 15 mm in length and breadth is 5 to 6 mm in breadth. The upper portion is called fundus, which lies slightly above the level of middle palpebral ligament. This sac itself covered by the fibers of orbicularis muscles and the loose fiber tissue. One more point I am going to say that this lacrimal sac, it is of three parts. The upper one is called fundus. This is the body part and the third one last is nasolacrimal sac. Fundus, the opening of the canaliculi is 3.5 mm. Body, it's a middle part, it's 10 to 12 mm and then nasolacrimal duct. Now the nasolacrimal duct, it is continuous of lacrimal sac. It is 12 to 24 mm long and 3 to 6 mm in diameter. The duct has two parts, intraosseous and intramittal part. This passage downward, slightly outward, backward and open into the anterior part of the outer wall of the inferior meatus of the nose. The upper ends of a nasolacrimal duct is narrow you can see the upper ends of the nasolacrimal duct has the narrowest part. The mucous lining form an imperfect vessels of orifice into the nose. That's called the vessels of Hesner. Okay. Now we are going to see the nerve supply and blood supply. Now the blood supply. Arterial supply to the lacrimal passage. It derived from the superior inferior palpebral artery. It is a branch of ophthalmic artery, angular artery, infraorbital artery, and the nasal branch of sphenopalatine artery. Now the venous drainage. It's open into the angular vein, infraorbital vein, and the nasal vein. Now the lymphatic drain. The lymphatic drain into the submedullary group and deep cervical group. Nerve supply. Sensory nerve supply to the lacrimal sac and the nasolacrimal duct come from the infratracheal nerve and the anterior superior alveolar nerve. Thank you guys for watching my video.